world, where would you go?
Or 100% the Maldives.
The Maldives?
Maldives, yeah. Beautiful set of islands. I've never been there.
Beautiful.
They're supposed to be going as well. They're supposed to be going underwater, in sort of the next 20, 30 years, apparently. Global warming, climate change. So
get in there while you can.
Yeah, exactly. Get there where you can.
And
what better
will you
place
take
to go?
Amy with you?
Let's say maybe we can go together.
Next holiday?
She seems special enough to, so.
Ooh.
Already. Amy, truth. Would you rather live 100 years ago or 100 years in the future?
Oh, I say future because undiscovered. I'd like to see what life would be like.
Find out things. We
Maybe
know about
find
the past
our
already.
grandchildren.
Who knows?
Truth for Connor. What would you do on your ideal date?
I would probably chill in, watch some movies, order a pizza, just do something chill, like nice, nothing too strenuous. Or maybe, yeah, as I said in the video, go for a nice cycling ride in the park.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that sounds
That'd be nice. Had that. Connor. No, Amy. What's your secret habit that most people don't know about?
Oh, I bite my nails a lot and the skin around my nails. It's really not very nice. I'm not very ladylike when it comes to things like that.
No?
No.
So, and like we did with Archie, you both need to think of a pickup line once again. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Connor, you to go first.
God, this is awful. I'm not good at this at all. God, is your name Yoda? Because you're looking Yodelicious.
Oh.
Yeah, no?
You got number one.
God, that was
surely you got something better than that.
Come on.
Surely you got something better.
The doctor called. He said I need a little bit of vitamin U.
Oh, that was better.
Yeah.
Better?
I like that one, yeah.
Should we just forget the first one then?
God.
Yeah, let's
We'll
just
just
forget
forget that first one about
I
Yoda.
thought
Yeah.
it was cute, yeah. I liked it.
You liked it?
I'm not going to force it on
Oh, well, there you go. Connor, do you think you've done enough to bag yourself the date?
I sure hope so. I really hope so. 'Cause, yeah, it'd be great.
You're very charming, yeah.
All right, get a room, you two. Let's see what will happen when we bring back our dark stallion, Archie. Will Amy choose a dark night or a hunk of burning love? Let's see how these two desperados will be picked by our lucky lady. Come back into the studio. Archie! Hey.
Hi.
So, Amy, it's really up to you now.
Oh.
Who are you going to pick to be your knight in shining armour?
Oh, it's really hard because one option, you know, I've got Connor who just seems like really good for commitment and everything, could just be really romantic. But then Archie's there for like comedy and other things which I can't think of right now. I don't know.
So it's a tough choice.
Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna go for Connor.
You go for Connor?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it.
Connor, good choice.
Thanks.
Shame on Archie. Are you happy with that, Connor?
I'm delighted. I'm over the moon. Yeah, couldn't ask for anyone better.
Oh.
Play the trumpet for her, apparently.
Play the trumpet.
That's what you said. This obviously is heart-wrenching for you, Archie. How do you feel?
Well, all I can say is that I did my best, and I hope the two of you do well and get along. But I'll be waiting though.
Oh, how
You're
exciting!
gonna be waiting a long time.
A very long time.
Yeah,
How
I think we're waiting a
exciting!
while.
I think this may be a match made in heaven. But if you were shipped off to a candlelit dinner for two, something you two are probably not used to, considering all you eat is little ready meals.
Yeah.
So enjoy. Well, that's all we have time for, which marks the end of today's show. If you want to find out more about our show and dates to come, you can find them on our Twitter page @Dating on a Dime. We'll be back at the same time next week with more dates, more stories, and more romance. You can also tune in next week to see how Amy and Connor's date went. For now, goodbye, and see you next time. Cheerio.
Bye-bye.
So well done, you two. Well done, guys. welcome back to Dating on a Dime. I'm your host, Lewis Wallington. In today's show, we'll be taking two new students who are dying for some lovin'. We'll be introducing them both to a new girl who gets to pick which one she takes home. This should be interesting. In a world where students are viewed as broke, smelly and lazy, I think a few of them deserve to be lucky enough to spend their days with their dream person. And we're here to help. Coming up, I'll be chatting to two new fitties, Connor and Archie, why they haven't found love at uni yet and how they're going to bring their wow factor to steal Imi's heart. They'll also be participating in some games to get to know each other a little bit better. Our first guest on the show today is Archie Keane. Now, Archie has been a bit unlucky in love. From girlfriend to girlfriend, he hasn't found the right one, but now he has the chance. We went to go meet him and get a glimpse of what his life has been like without the perfect person. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Archie. I'm 20 and I'm from Surrey. If I had to describe myself, I'd say joyful and happy, happy-go-lucky type of guy. I managed to make most people happy and laugh and stuff. I'm a real people person. My favourite colour is black because I've been told it brings out the colour in my beautiful black eyes. And yeah, that's about it. That's me. My hobbies include looking out the window. I don't really get out much. That's basically all I do all day. I wouldn't really say I have a type of girl because I'm not shallow like that. But if I did have to say my type, or if I did have to pick, I'd say female, my age, wealthy, between 5'5" and 5'7", so that they're a good hearty melon's worth shorter than me. Blonde, thin, and happy and funny, but not so happy and funny as to upstage me in social situations.
And now he's here, live in the studio. Please welcome Archie.
Hello.
How are you feeling today? Nervous?
Oh, I'm terrified, yeah.
Terrified, but
So
hopefully you're going
nervous.
to find the right girl?
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, right. Well, what are you hoping your mystery woman's going to be like? Obviously, personality's key, but any particular traits that you're looking for?
Yeah, good personality, as energetic and funny as I am, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
Wow.
can't think of much more than that,
We
really.
might have something for you. We might have something.
Hopefully.
Right, now it's time for the main event. Are you ready to impress your mystery woman?
I think so, yeah.
Because if you're not, then the door's that way. Say hello to Imi, a Bournemouth University student who loves late night chats and meatball marinara from Subway. Imi!
Hi!
Hi, welcome. Take a seat, take a
Thank
seat.
you so much, thank you.
It's lovely to meet you.
And you?
Are you happy to be on the show today?
I'm so excited, I really want to find someone, so
I think
fingers
you've come
crossed.
to the right place. Anyway, Imi, meet Archie. Archie,
Hi.
meet Imi.
Nice to meet you.
Now, we have a game plan for you both just to kind of start things off. Hopefully through this you'll get to know each other a little bit better. In this game, The Perfect Match, you'll both be read a set of cards by me, each with questions about the other person. You must both answer the correct answer. Are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Yeah. Cool, let's start. So we're going to start with a question about Imi, and this is for you, Archie.
Okay.
What kind of sleeper is Imi? Is she A, a light sleeper, B, a heavy sleeper, or C, always asleep?
You seem pretty energetic, so I wouldn't say you're always asleep, but yeah, I'd say you're a fairly heavy sleeper.
I think heavy sleeper,
I think when
Imi?
you're asleep, you're asleep.
Yeah, when I'm asleep, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
I'm that kind of person. I just
So you're not
zonk
always
out.
sleeping, but when you're
No,
sleeping,
no,
you're
I don't
sleeping.
always sleep, but yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So a question about Archie now.
Okay.
How does Archie like to celebrate his birthday? A, with a big night out, B, by spending time with the family, or C, by organising a week-long celebration?
See, I'm hoping that you're kind of a family man.
Okay.
You know, I don't think the
Family guy.
week-long celebration, I don't think you're really that vain. So I reckon the family thing.
Going with the family,
I
Archie?
don't know.
I like to spend time with the family.
Was that
Yeah.
what- Yep, you would have chosen that?
I think so, yeah. I don't have... Well, a week's too long, isn't it,
Weeks too
really?
long. And
True.
Way too
night
long.
outs?
I'm not the biggest fan of nights out.
No, so he's a family guy.
Stay in,
Oh,
so
there you
yeah.
go.
Okay, this is quite an important question,
Okay.
considering we're British. How does Imi make her tea?
Ooh, very important.
A, with milk and sugar, B, very strong, C, very weak, or D, she's more of a coffee person?
I think strong. I think she's
Strong
a proper
tea?
Brit. Yeah, strong tea. Good strong tea.
Imi?
No?
I'm actually quite a weak tea person.
Oh.
Weak,
yeah,
milky
I know.
tea.
Quite milky. I just really like milk.
Any sugar?
One sugar.
One sugar.
That's good.
If I'm, well, sometimes.
Yeah, treat yourself.
Treat myself.
This is not coffee though.
So one
Yeah.
last question now. So this is about Archie.
Okay.
What is at the top of Archie's bucket list? Is it A, swimming with sharks, B, skydiving, or C, learning a foreign language?
I feel like everyone's a skydiving. I feel like everyone's got to do it.
Everyone
at some
really
point,
wants to do it.
Everyone at some
No
point
matter
in
how
their
scared
life.
of heights you are.
Yeah, that's the thing. No matter how scared you are. Oh no, it's
Oh,
not.
that face.
Oh.
I'm very
Archie.
scared. I'm very scared of heights, so yeah, I don't think it would be skydiving.
Oh.
I don't think it'd be any of those. I don't want to swim with sharks.
What, learning
Would
a
you be in
language?
a cage?
Yeah.
No, sorry,
I
not.
mean, I don't really like that.
Not a
the sound
very
of that
adventurous
either, no.
guy.
Oh,
Chris.
wow.
No, I'm pretty boring. Sorry.
Oh.
I have,
What
despite
was
that
the
last
last
one, I was feeling some chemistry
Yeah,
there.
we've got quite a few
Yeah.
right.
So we've got one more little thing planned for both of you. In this
Right.
game, you both have to say your favourite pickup line, the one you'd use if you're out on Cameo and you've had one too many sambucas.
Been there.
All right, Archie, we're going to
Okay.
start with you.
Okay, I've got a couple,
Go on
but is your name Google? Because you're the answer to everything I'm looking for.
Oh, not a fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
not a fan
Face.
of that one.
That's good.
Oh,
That's
I'm
a great
sorry.
one.
Go on, give us
Works.
another one.
Call me Shrek because I'm head ogre heels for you.
I
like
like
that
that
one.
one. That
That's
was a
good.
good one.
I
I
think
do
That's
like
Shrek
Shrek. I like that reference right there.
Amy, do you think you can top that?
No, mine is awful, and I've
Go on.
used it before, and it's the most cringiest thing.
Go on.
Go on, go on.
Are you an omelette? Because you're making me so excited.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean,
that's good.
well, I'm
Egg-based.
speechless. I'm
Egg-based
speechless.
jokes.
Egg-based
They're always
pickup.
good, yeah.
Egg-based pickups are
Any
always
more in
the
that
way.
bag of yours?
Oh, I have one more.
Go on, top it.
Are you a bank loan? So I
Yeah.
have to remember. Are you a bank loan? Because you got my interest.
That's pretty good.
It's
as
not
well.
bad, is it?
That was all right,
It's
wasn't it?
all right.
Better than the egg.
I appreciate
Yeah.
your efforts.
Egg-based.
So you feeling the connection?
I'm starting to feel
I think so,
something.
yeah.
Something there.
Yeah.
Cool. So now before we bring out our second contestant, earlier this morning we had a chat to the omniscient student called the Love Doctor to see what advice and tips he had for dating.
Hey guys, it's Ronan, aka The Love Doctor, here to help you with all your romantic needs. So for all you helpless romantics out there, I'm here to point you in the right direction. So first off, first impressions are key. It's the first time that your date's going to have any impression of you, so have a little pride in what you're wearing, okay? Don't be someone you're not, but dress to impress. Secondly, confidence is important. The reason why confidence is so important is because people want people who are happy in themselves to come into their lives and make them happy. So let go of all that mental baggage and whatever's holding you down, and just get rid of all those anxieties, alright? Just be happy. Number 3, don't do all the talking, okay? Be sure to create as much conversation as you can, but you don't want to bore your dates, okay? You need to be listening so that they know you're intrigued into what they have to say. Number 4, always smell good. The scent of someone can really be attractive, so put on your best cologne or perfume if you're out to impress. Finally, have fun, okay? Try and relax as much as possible. It's supposed to be fun, so don't overthink and just be yourself, okay? So that's all from me, the Love Doctor, today, and happy dating.
Thank you to the Love Doctor there. I think we'll all be taking something away from that clip. Now it's time to bring another Prince Charming into the mix. He's definitely something special, this one. Here we have Connor, a gentleman who loves late night walks and his mum's home-cooked dinners. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name's Connor. I'm 21 years old, and I'm from St Albans, Hertfordshire, and I'm looking for love. I describe myself as fun, eccentric, good laugh, always up for a bit of fun. I love going for walks across the beach. Another one of my favourite pastimes is going for cycle rides through the park and making sandcastles with my little cousins, taking them down to the beach. Another one of my favourite pastimes is roleplay and fancy dress. So as you can see, I've got my zebra ears there. But one of my favourite ones is my bear. Got the full costume in there, but I'm waiting for my love of my life to see it, so I can show her my wild side. So some people like to collect stamps, but not me. I like to collect deodorants. So I've got some Lynx, some Shaw Men, even a limited edition one. Bet other men don't have that, because I like to smell fresh from my ladies. My type of girl is someone who's fun, bubbly, full of life, always up for a laugh, random, doesn't want me farting around them, and obviously has the good looks. Know what I mean?
Now we have the man himself right here in the studio. Connor, what's it like finally meeting Imi? You like what you
it's
see?
amazing. Yeah, I've been waiting a while for this. It's really, really lovely to see it.
Right, so let's get things started here. We have a game in store for you two. Now, Connor, as you've seen, Archie has done pretty well in wowing Imi so far. Do you think you have what it takes to turn her head?
Oh, I think Archie's good competition, a lot of respect to him, but I definitely think I've got what it takes.
You think you've got it? Well, let's get on with it then. This game is called Truth or Dare. Each contestant will be given a truth or a dare to take part in. You guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
Right, we'll start with you, Imi.
Okay.
Who was your most embarrassing celebrity crush?
Oh, that's a hard one. I'd probably have to say, do you know Tom Holland from Spider-Man?
Is that embarrassing?
Only because he was quite young when I first,
Okay.
you know, kind of grew up and didn't realise he was that young.
Favourite film, Spider-Man. When I was
Is
younger.
it?
Yeah, favourite.
Oh, well, there you go.
Perfect match. Connor, what's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh, that's a really tough one, you know. Probably falling down the stairs. That was a pretty scary moment.
What age was that?
Yeah, I was only 5, and I broke 2 arms. So I broke both my arms. So
that's scary.
It was pretty scary. Yeah.
Imi, what is your guilty pleasure?
Oh, my guilty pleasure. You know what? I'm gonna have to say. Can I say Doritos?
Doritos.
Every single time, but the cheesy ones.
Could you deal with Dorito breath, Connor?
Oh, I love Doritos. They're my favourite.
Oh, so if you both had Dorito breath, then it'll be fine.
Then it wouldn't
Everything's
matter,
okay. Connor, what film never fails to make you cry?
Oh, the only film I've ever cried at was Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. So I'm gonna have to say
that's
that.
a sad one,
That is
yeah.
a very sad film. Are you quite an emotional person?
I'm not particularly, I don't cry a lot, sort of, on things like films and stuff, but as I say, that's the only film I've ever cried at, so.
That
I
really
can be
did
your
get
shoulder
you.
to cry
I'm quite
on.
an emotional person at times, yeah.
Okay, one more, just for you, Imi.
Okay.
Describe the first person you had a crush on.
Oh, that's such a hard question. Actually, the first person I had a crush on looked exactly like me.
Like you?
They had blonde curly hair, blue eyes, exactly my height.
So you're not vain at all.
I'm not, yeah, that makes me sound very vain, doesn't it?
Well, like we did with Archie, we're also going to make you do a pickup line, Connor. So,
Oh goodness, all right.
off you go.
Here we go.
All right, if I was to fall down the stairs again, it would be falling for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that one.
that was
Context as
good.
well.
Or maybe the Dr. Cool said need a bit of vitamin U. Yeah.
You are very
He's
good
on
at
the
this.
ball.
You've
Yeah,
thought of
yeah,
this.
I've thought this through.
I know.
Wow.
I like that.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Connor, do you think you've done enough to bag yourself the date?
I think I've got a really good chance, to be honest. Like, I'm really confident. Obviously, it's up to Amy, but
Yeah.
I think.
You think you've won her over?
Yeah, I think I might have won her over. Yeah.
Right, get a room.
We'll see.
Let's see what will happen when we bring back our Dark Sally and Archie. Will Imi choose our Dark Knight or a hunk of burning love? Let's see how these two desperados will be picked by our lucky lady. Come back into the studio, Archie.
Ooh.
Welcome back. So, Imi, it's really up to you now.
Oh,
Who are you going to pick to be your knight in shining armour?
it's so difficult because I feel like Connor's quite like lovey-dovey, and I quite like that. It's very charming. But Archie's quite funny and just a little bit different, a bit
Mysterious.
unique. Yeah, quite mysterious, and I quite
Bit of
like that in a
mystery.
man. But you know what? I love love, so I think I'm going to go for Connor.
Gone for Connor,
He's
ladies
so
and gentlemen.
charming. I have to. Got to go with my gut.
Good choice.
Thank you.
Happy with that, Connor?
I'm delighted. I'm over the moon, honestly. Like, yeah. Oh, my heart.
So, this obviously is heart-wrenching for you, Archie. How do you feel?
Yeah, fine. Well, you know, not surprised really. Connor's a very attractive young boy, and yeah, all I can say is all the best for them. Hope it goes well.
Cheers. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Very
Well,
attractive.
You guys are going to be sent off on a romantic candlelit dinner for two, which I'm sure is something you're not used to, being on student meals.
Oh yeah.
So, well done, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's lovely. I'm looking
Well then,
forward to it.
that's all we have time for, which marks the end of the show. If you want to find out more about our show and dates to come, you can find them on our Twitter page @datingonadime. We'll be back at the same time next week with more dates, more stories, and more romance. You can also tune in next week to see how Imi and Connor's date went. But for now, goodbye and see you next week.
Bye bye.